This is, hello everyone, this is your homie, first the best, the my best seven, know me as Anthony Urivez. So today we're doing my career mode. Today I'm playing with the Detroit Pistons. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy the show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling play.
Yeah. I'm not going to take it down.
At the small forward position.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin
And here we go.
The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern.
What's up everyone? Yep, today we played the Indiana Pacers with Ray the Iron. And we beat them.
About 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Hill is out there with Allen, and it's Williams at point guard.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Takes a shot at the elbow. They grab their own miss. Allen, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jody Meeks. Sanders checked in for Indiana. Pistons leading by 3. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Freak. Here's Baines. Sanders covering. Williams against Jennings. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And looking now at some numbers for Brandon Jennings. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game.
What miss?
Sure, his teammates knew he was their best option, so that's why they just kept feeding him the rock.
And the Pistons making a change here.
15
Johnson's
to 11.
checked in. And Indiana with the change here, too. Turner's checked in.
I'll talk to you guys at halftime.
There's the pick.
Thanks for watching.
Turner with a screen on Jackson. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Nobody near George. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Stuckey against Jackson. Here's Sanders. Rejected by Boomer. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Morris passes to Boomer. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls. A lot of trips to the line.
Yeah.
I want to see any of my friends up. back on my YouTube channel, guys. Say what's up, everybody. Oh, what's up, man?
This game on PG. You already know somebody? Wow. This can't sell accounts for no one.
What's up? What's up, guys?
Wait down. Go on the couch.
What's up?
Now get on the couch. Sit down.
Hell, what's up?
Good boy.
Fucking asshole.
Tired boy. You'll be tired.
What's up? What's up, Trent?
I'm just put my feet up here. I'm not gonna hit you, dog. I'm gonna kick you.
What's up, man? Remember me? You fucking kicked me. Jerk. I played some of my friends. They better not be mean or they gonna make me mad.
Yeah, I told my cousin you come to Florida and see your family.
What he said?
He's
Awesome. He said awesome.
no, he didn't say awesome. He told. I told him that you 2020 we're gonna come down there and visit in Florida and visit my mom.
That's gonna be cool. First time I meet your mom, your grandma,
You give me
grandpa.
my mom, you give me my mom, you give me my uncle, and my aunt and uncle, my cousin.
Oops. I'll think like a forehead, cause I'm a fart. People have they like a forehead, cause I'm a forehead. Do you hear Smokey have a new girlfriend? Do you hear Smokey have a new girlfriend? People hear Smokey have a new girlfriend?
He does?
Yeah.
What happened to the one girl here last
Only the
night?
trips to the line are concerned, but
They didn't get
foul
along.
trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
The Pistons making a change here. McCallum's checked in.
What you do, kick
And Stuckey gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
See what Bossy and Merrill.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. And McCallum kicks to Freak from 12 feet
I don't know why
and
he's
he
playing all
connects with the jumper.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
To the middle, here's Sanders. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's
Pass.
about being smart right now.
Pass.
Jackson dishes to Freak. Jackson passes to Boomer. Tries from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Boomer's got 5. Here is Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
And Sanders throws it down.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Boomer. Pacers with
Oh,
the
come
rebound.
on.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to...
I think I had that all my life.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong.
No,
checked
my
in for Andre
doctor
Drummond.
been
Boomer
making
comes
you.
in for Ilyasova. Johnson, he's checked in for Meeks.
My
And
milk
Ray
treatment.
McCallum's
I had to drink milk
subbed in
every
for
day.
Brandon Jennings. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Sanders comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Hill. On the court for Indiana. Sanders out there with Turner. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Mo Williams. And it's Stuckey. And at the 3, the small forward. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Freak kicks to McCallum. Feeds to Freak. Rebound by Williams. Indiana trailing here. In the corner, Stuckey with it. And it's all evened up. Stuckey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Johnson right side to the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Boomer, and that's going to be a travel.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 15th in rebound, 15th and fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the upper half of the league in points in transition. This was a team that understood how to get out in transition and convert playing fast break basketball.
Jackson has the open look. That's tipped.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Passes it to Williams. Stuckey dishes to Williams. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
George is checked in for Ellis. And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Pacers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
The Pistons leading. On the wing, Johnson. At the elbow, it's Freak. To the paint, Baines passes to McCallum. Here's Boomer. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. And the Pacers with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. They get it back. And Turner kicks to Sanders. On the wing, Williams. Offensive rebound. Stuckey outside.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Goes up again, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Stuckey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, no, you're tired.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pistons ahead. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Pistons winning 37-6. I'm winning 37-6.
Wow, awesome.
Do it, guys. Don't put your heads on the ground.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over
Why
the
keep
break.
putting their heads on the ground?
Ends up going with the new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Sanders comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Mo Williams subbed in for Hill. Boomer, he's in at the 4 spot. Reggie Jackson out there with McCallum. Then it's Johnson, and it's Baines in at the 5. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
All right.
Jackson dishes to Freak. Shot is off. Good D by Sanders. Pacers trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Well, Jack Daniels and Cook.
No, Jack
Outside Jackson. Here's Boomer. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, come on.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Williams passes to Stuckey.
What?
So you should just check this if you have a Jason with you.
All right.
Sanders sets the screen for Stuckey. To the inside. Cuts off the pass.
What?
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. The three. Can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. Right side, George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And checking out the numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Damn it.
Completely in
I'm losing by
harmony
1
with
point.
what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Morris is checked in for Detroit.
Me too.
Jackson kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Freak. Fires from 14. The Pacers pull it in. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Oh, George.
Sanders with a screen on Morris. And George, here we go. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. And it's off from 3-point range. The basket counts and 1. The line with a get a 3-point play.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Jackson kicks to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Tyler Johnson. 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
The Pacers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this league.
Morris kicks to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Larry Sanders picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's Williams. Here's Indiana. They're on an 11-3 run right now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. George with the ball. Guarded now by Morris.
I'm not a staple now. What's your...
And George kicks to Turner. Out to Stuckey. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the low block. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Stuckey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Jackson. And that's not going to go.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific. He's checked in for the Pistons.
Yay.
Morris comes in for Jackson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Pass.
Turner's checked in for Hill. Sanders comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Mo Williams subbed in for Hill. On the court right now for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Sanders out there with Turner. And it's Williams at the point.
Who?
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Allen's checked in for Turner. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Hill in for Williams. Jennings dishes to Freak. Stolen by George.
No!
And oh, here we go with George.
Oh, man, What a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
That's all I talked to him a little bit. I was telling him
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Boom, boom.
Screen by Sanders. And George kicks to Hill.
Boom, boom.
Over in the corner,
Boom,
Ellis.
Boom, boom.
It's back to
Boom,
Hill
boom.
from downtown. Off
Boom.
target from downtown.
Boom.
And George kicks to Sanders. Over in the corner, Ellis. Yes!
Offensively, he can be the engine
No.
that drives them at any given time.
We just lost. Come on. Pass is good. Right there.
Here's Drummond. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
We lost by 1 point.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
We lost by 1 point. People, we lost by 1 point.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. Paul George. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
I lost by 1 point. April. I lost by 1 point. Damn it.
I want to see if this dude have Facebook, because he wanted to talk to me so bad. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Folks.
He has Facebook, I'll let you know. Okay?
Yeah. Like, you want me to cuss him out?
No, it's not worth it.
Oh yeah, he's Dodger. You cannot cuss Dodgers out.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Yeah, you cannot cuss Dodgers out, right?
Nope.
They're the people who trying to help you. Why are you trying to be nice and ask you how you doing?
He was just he was calling on Hangout.
What should I do, Abel? What should I do, Abel? What should I do? Should I spend time with my fans?
I told him I talked to him at the movies already. Okay, so we have you been all this white. You have been knowing me all this time. He asked me if I've been knowing him all this time.
Yeah,
He said, you've been bullying me all this time.
Yeah, what one should I do? What one should I do? Should I spend time with my fans, or should I deal with something?
Spend time with your fans.
You spend time with the fans?
Yep.
With the Williams attraction, your overall probably gonna get you 50 million fans.
I didn't tell him I had a boyfriend because he didn't ask.
Woohoo!
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm so happy.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, They've had some struggles so far in the early part of the season, but they've been modifying their approach and their game plan each time out. Well, they haven't seen the hard work pay off yet. This is a team that's vocalized their dedication to doing whatever it takes to continue to improve. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys.
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's
What city we play today? Detroit? Yay, we play Detroit.
Welcome everyone to this 2K.
Oh, and they play CM Punk.
Detroit. We are live at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time. Entire new group here. Boomer, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Johnson comes in for Marcus Morris. McCallum, he's checked in for Meeks. And it's Jackson in for Brandon Jennings. So on the floor for Denver, Grant is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And there's Hickson. And it's Bass in at the power forward. Bass, a screen on Jackson. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Denver gets it back. Pistons trail by 6. Jackson with it. Now defended by Grant. And Baines kicks to McCallum. Here's Boomer. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside. Hickson with the bucket. Hickson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Lets it fly from 18. And it's Freak missing.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Bass can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Freak dishes to McCallum. And Baines kicks to Freak. Goes up to the stripe. Denver grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an inter-conference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
Jackson kicks to Johnson. To end the run. And it's Freak missing.
I quit this game. 6 points for 1. Denver. I got a badge.
What, babe?
I quit. I lost.
Don't quit. That's what my cousin when you jump, you can't work too much because you just like I'm not gonna work a lot.
Yeah, guess what? My player got injured.
I wouldn't work about a lot anyways.
My player got injured. Good break, we got good.
I can't work that much anyway, but I work in the morning and I'll get off like at noon. Like if I work to 8 o'clock, I'll get off like 12.
Guess what happened to me? Guess what happened to me?
What?
That's my last week. This is week 10. This. You know what I mean? Yep. 2 more games. I can retire or I can go to a different team. What should I do?
Mm.
Should I retire or should I go to a different team?
I'm really tired. I don't know.
The 2K
Retire
Sports pregame
or go
show.
different team?
You should retire, I think.
With the Diesel
Why?
and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. The action tonight out in New York as the Knicks play against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, relative to last season, their record at this point not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. And you look at Carmelo Anthony, no question a superstar scorer in this league. Won an NCAA title at Syracuse. Shaq, is he still one of the top stars in the NBA?
He's in the top 15. He was in the top 10, but
an arbitrary figure.
No, I'm just saying he was. It's just that now I think too many young players have passed him in the last few years. You know, his level of play plateaued. He kind of dipped in the past few seasons. Just a lot of young guys, you know, like you would never.
What's up, one person who takes watching?
To a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Hart. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. And, of course, the big... First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Boomer in at center. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. Count the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And now, in transition, it's a follow. Here we go. Outside Anthony. Goes up on the wing. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morris outside. Here's Boomer. Out of hand on it.
Motherfucker. What's the score? Good. 3 points. Oh my God. Oh. I didn't know I had so many points. I'm gonna do my signature.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Detroit Pistons. For Detroit, they come into this game following a loss to the Knicks in New York. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he's at the end. He still can be a serviceable all-star.
At center.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Aaron Baines out there with Boomer. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. And he gets the bucket.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Passes it to Snell. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's come on.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Rose. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, strong move to the basket. Nice power to get that up and in.
Jennings with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Boomer. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
For Noah. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. Some changes for Chicago. Urivez comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. And the Pistons making a change here as well. McCallum's checked in.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They set the screen. Here's Jackson. And there's the 3-second violation.
That's fucking bullshit.
Last season's best
bullshit.
The Bulls in second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style.
Bullshit.
No, bad time to slip up there, Kevin.
Bullshit. 2 points for anything.
Wow.
2 points for anything because of the technical foul. Go leave anything. Damn. So I asked the fans what I should do.
Yeah.
Guess what they said to me?
I don't know.
Lead the team. They told me to leave the team. Detroit asked me to leave the team. They try to get rid of me.
Why?
Because I suck.
You're not.
So last time today's my last game. Huh. Damn. Today is my last game. I'm gonna go for the new sync. I'm gonna go for my home team. The Knicks.
Hold on, babe.
I'm gonna quit this game real quick. Piss my coach off. And quit. Would that
It's
be
the 2K Sports pregame
would it be funny to say? Would it be funny to say yes?
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons.
LeBron James.
Well, for Detroit, they'd like to play well to start this season series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet.
I wish I could touch my nose.
As long as they keep that roster intact and stay injury-free, Ernie.
Do you think the best player on the planet has to let people know he's the best player on the planet? I knew he was the best player. You don't have to tell us that.
Well, maybe somebody who's not on this planet.
But how many people are not?
Everybody knows. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they made it to the finals last year with all the injuries.
Wow.
It's an all-Eastern
Hey,
Conference.
LeBron James, you sucking my
Today's
fucking
game is the
bitch.
Pistons come into town for this one. Welcome to the
Fuck you,
Tuesday
Ron.
night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Oh, they put me against LeBron James. Really?
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
LeBron against Jackson. Out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the pick. And it...
I quit. 2 points. We won. I beat LeBron James. I beat LeBron James.
Awesome.
I beat Nate's favorite player.
Well, think you did.
How much told Nate I beat LeBron James yesterday? He's gonna be fucking pissed.
Well.
You know what we call Nate at basketball? LeBron James.
Oh.
Because he played like LeBron James. Can I trade my team? You must play 10 games in this season. Are you kidding?
Why are you gonna do that? You know what's Jason Boys?
Hey, see, I have to do it.
Huh?
I have to do it.
Are you trying to scare me tonight? Okay.
Hey, I like that sound.
Yeah, because I'm watching the movie of it. See? I'm watching the movie of it, see?
I like the part where he killed all them fucking teens.
Well, he does, you know, it's a movie. He kill everybody.
Them teens are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Their kids are stupid.
Yep, in the movie, yeah.
I've been to a summer camp. And guess what I saw?
Yeah.